everyone, welcome to the second part of the Soluvean sounds video, our lesson. First things first, I want to say thank you so much for being here. I'm extremely grateful. And also, hopefully you watched all the other videos, the part 1 to the Soluvean sounds, and of course, the Soluvean alphabet. Alright, let's go in. So remember, skip the lines. These are just for guidelines again, so you guys could have an idea of where to put everything. So, this sound is going to be in the Kanya Fefna area, or just Fefna. So how you're going to write it is kind of like a little arc, kind of like a bow or something, kind of like that, now let's write it smaller, so that's a lot more appealing. Ready? Here we go. Kind of like that. This is Nui. And it's right here. Again, pretend this is Mappa, this is Fefna, this is Kanya. And I'm just going to go right underneath Fefna. So in the Kanya Fefna area, I'm going to draw a little bow. A bow. Well, I guess you can even say like a sad face. This is Nui. And again, most of the times when you write Nui, it's going to look kind of like this here, kind of smaller. Alrighty, moving on to the next one. Let's go. So again, our guidelines are Mappa, skip a line, or Fefna, skip a line, or Kanya. Alrighty. This next sound is going to be here in the Kanya Fefna area. So you want to write a line here, draw a line here, then draw a line slightly diagonal, then draw a line straight from there, and then draw a line at this bottom here, and draw another line over here, and then another line in the middle. Kind of looks like a horse. Alrighty, now we're going to do it smaller on this bottom part. So again, Mappa, Fefna, Kanya. And this is in the Kanya Fefna area. So here we go. So to draw again, small line, diagonal line, not the straight line. Put a line here, and then on this end, and then one in the middle. This is Fe. Alright, let's flip it over. And then just address the same thing, straight line, then a diagonal line, then another straight line, and a straight line coming down from this end, another line coming down from this end, and then one in the middle. Fe. Alright, let's move on to our next one. Okay. Right. So again, our usual guidelines. And there we go. Okay. This next one's going to be in the Fefna area, and you kind of want to go swiggly, like that. Alright, now let's do it smaller so you can kind of see. There we go. And then swiggly like this. Well, I guess you really can't see too well when it's like this. So let's move over to the back. This way you can see it much better. Again, pretend this is Mappa, this is Fefna, and this is Kanya. So it's going to be straight in the middle. And what you want to do is kind of like a wavy look. Kind of like this. Like that. Sha. This is Sha. Alrighty. Moving on to the next one. Okay. So our guidelines as usual. And there we go. This next one is going to be written on Mappa. So typically you want to draw a line about here. And then from there you want to put a line diagonal like this, another line diagonal like this. And this one could be a bit tricky to write at times. Alright, let's go down here, make it smaller. There we go. And there we go. So again, you want to draw a line here on mapa, and then diagonal line here, and a diagonal line here. It should almost look like a K that's been flipped like upside down and to the side. So like, for example, just bear with me. If we flip this over, it looks like this, right? It looks like a K. So if it ever helps you to draw it better, just remember like that. Okay, and then flip that over like this. Looks just like a K. Alright. So again, on the top line, you want to draw a straight line, and it has to be straight. This one doesn't leave too much for variation, unlike some other sounds and letters. A line here, and a line here. There you go. This sound is tune, tune, tune. Alrighty. Next one, woot, woot, woot. Okay. So same thing as before, our guidelines. So like this, and like this. This one is in the Kanya area. So what you want to do is start off by drawing a cross. So go down and cross like this. And then to the left side, you want to put a diagonal line like that. Let's make this smaller. And then once we flip to the back, you see what it looks like without these guidelines. Again, when you're actually writing Soluvean, you don't need these guidelines, but when you're practicing, I do encourage that you do write with these guidelines here, or just use the 3 lines on the paper, as you can kind of see here. That's what we're doing here. All right, and you know, just to help you out here, we're gonna put the cross here like this, and then like this, like that. And this is ch, ch. In English word, this would be close to would be the ch, the ch sound in rich, rich, rich. There you go, rich, but without the ri, so ch. Alrighty, and let's do that here. So again, you want to do the cross like this, and then a little diagonal line coming from there. Ch, ch. There you go. Alrighty, and this is our last one. Well, we came so far. Alrighty. So again, our same guidelines. Alright, and for this one, you kind of want to go in like the Fefna area, kind of, and you want to draw a line straight down like this, and then the Kanya Fefna area, you want to draw a diagonal line like this, and then over here to the left of our first line, you want to draw a dot. So let's draw that to the side for the bottom part here. So we're going to make it smaller. There we go. And we're going to draw it to the side here. Okay, you want a straight line in the Fefna area, and then you want a diagonal line in the Kanya Fefna area, and then to the left of that first line, a dot, like that. This sound is, it's kind of hard to hear. So an English word that has this in it would be the TH sound in math. So instead of math, it's alright, and let's write it here. Again, you want in the middle area like this, diagonal line like this, and then a dot to the left, like that. Like in math or wrath. Alrighty. Now, let's review everything you just went through. Let's review all the sounds you just learned in this video. And then afterwards, we're going to have a fun little test. Are you ready? First one is Nui. Nui. And if you want, you can say it with me. Nui. Nui. Alright. Next one is Fe. 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 Alright. Next one is Sha. 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 Alright. Next one is Tune. Tune. And again, it looks kind of like a K. Looks like a K flipped upside down. See? Okay. Tune. Tune. Next one is Ch. Ch. Like at the end of rich. Ch. And then our last one is like at the end of math. Alrighty. Now it's test time. What? As you know, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to say what it is. And after those 5 seconds over, I'll be saying it myself. Alright. Sha. Sha. Alright, next one. Nui. Nui. Alrighty. Next one. Ch. Ch. Alrighty. Next one. Tune. Tune. Like cartoon. Next one. It's like in math. And the final one. Let's go. Fe. Fe. Well, that's the end of part 2 and the end of the sounds. In the next video, we're going to go over certain other symbols that don't actually have a sound to them. Nonetheless, take care everyone. Wish you all a marvelous day and a night. And thank you so much for coming by. See you later. We're back on the way.